Last item real quick. The Nets, as in the Brooklyn Nets, have fired Jacque Vaughn as its head coach just a few hours ago. The Brooklyn Nets fired him on Monday morning. Team announced the former NBA guard was in his second season as the coach of the Nets, who are now 21-33 and sit in 11th place in the East, just a game out of the play-in tournament. The Nets ended a disappointing first half of the season with a 50-point loss in Boston in their final game before the All-Star break. In 2+ seasons as Nets coach, Jacque Vaughn was 71-68 in the regular season, but 0-8 in the playoffs, getting swept twice. He replaced Steve Nash a season ago before going 43-32 and getting swept in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Listen, I don't like the fact that he was fired. I understand that Sean Marks and them had to do what they had to do. Didn't have the pulse of the players, was nose diving. We get all of that. My problem is that he inherits a mess because by the time he took over for Steve Nash, James Harden was on his way there, but looking to get out the second he could because he really wanted to be with Daryl Morey. Kyrie Irving was causing all types of problems at that particular moment in time, some understandable, some self-inflicted. And Kevin Durant was by his lonesome. And so when I look at it from that perspective, it does have me lamenting the status of Jacque Vaughn from this perspective. What if he had gotten the job originally? When Kyrie was there and Kevin Durant was out, and then Kevin Durant was supposed to be coming back, which he ultimately did. What if Jacque Vaughn was the one coaching the team when Kevin Durant, size 13, should have been a 12.5, so his foot would have been behind the three-point line, and he would have hit that three in a Game 7 that ended up being a 2, and they ended up losing that game? What if Kyrie Irving hadn't hurt his ankle and ultimately watch as Kevin Durant dropped 49 in a Game 5 that was a must-win for the Brooklyn Nets at that particular moment? What if that had happened? I'm looking at the fact that Steve Nash, who never coached on any level a day in his life, got an opportunity to have that head coaching job. But Jacque Vaughn got it when nothing but chaos reigned. I feel sad that he lost his job. I understand that Sean Marks and them felt that the timing was right to do what they needed to do. I just wish that Jacque Vaughn was given a better hand initially in getting the job, instead of being called upon to clean up a mess that couldn't be cleaned up.